Hey everybody, this is ArtistryUnicorn, and today I'm going to be making my profile picture art. I wanted to have a profile picture because obviously, like, if I don't have anything like that, if I don't have a banner or a profile picture, then it's kind of bland on my page, so on my channel. So I wanted to make that today, but I didn't want to just make it in my spare time and not make a video out of it. So I decided to record it, and now I'm doing the voiceover. The idea was that I draw myself as a unicorn, and since I really like to draw, and I'll be doing more drawing type videos on my channel in about a year or so when I get a tablet, then I decided to draw myself holding a pencil. And obviously a unicorn couldn't hold a pencil, but I mean, creative artistic freedom, you know? Yeah. Power to the artist. You can see there that I had a bit of trouble with the mouth, deciding how I wanted the mouth to look. And I ended up settling on the shape that I have there, where it's kind of like almost like the standard that I use in most of my drawings and pictures, where when someone's really happy, I give them like this wide open mouth and you can kind of see their tongue. I don't know, I just think it looks really happy. So that's the one I usually do, and it's also kind of simple and easy for pixel art instead of like the weird grin that I had before that. And you see there, like, I was trying to figure out what type of like nose or snout I should give a unicorn, because like that was really hard in like the last drawing of a unicorn I made, and I ended up like not really going with any nose for a little while, and then I did the hair, just like random hair, and that was before I decided to make it like a picture of myself, because like I feel like that's a bit more interesting and it works better for channel art than just like a random unicorn. So I think I might change that later on, but that's how it's going to be for now. And yeah, you can see there that I copied the leg of the one of the legs because I didn't want to like count the pixels and then count them on the other side while I draw them, because that takes a lot longer, and I want to have like kind of, I guess, symmetry, because like it wouldn't look as good if it wasn't symmetrical. And there I'm using just not stick, a line to represent which, like, the basic skeleton structure of the arm. And then I did the pencil, and you see there I'm trying to figure out the horn, but like the horn I end up like placing various places and like changing it over time, but I think it ended up looking pretty good the way it is on the finished result. And I really like the idea of like the horn like spurting out of the head, like through the hair. It's a bit strange, but I really like it like that, because it seems kind of unnatural for it just to be like sitting on top of it, or like, I don't know, the sticking out of the forehead I guess works, because like for more of the cutesy pixel art type things, I just want it to be like kind of spurting out of the hair. It just looks really interesting that way in my mind. And another thing I really loved is the tail. I think it looks beautiful and fluffy and just adorable. And like right there I had to I kind of messed up the layer because I wanted to change the hair, because that's when I ended up deciding to make it myself. So I had to redo that part of the head so I could have more of the base. And there I'm doing the ears, and I really like having like for my unicorns, I really like having kind of almost elf ears, but not quite, because like I made them a bit more skinny since like it's pixel art, and there's not as much room because it's kind of a smaller build, I suppose. So, and I actually struggle with the ears quite a bit, like trying to make them symmetrical and like line up so that they don't feel lopsided. So like one ear is really low and one ear is like a bit higher. And I actually did end up going with them a bit high on the head because I didn't want it to clash with the arm. And I think that was a pretty good decision. It doesn't look too bad in the finished result. Maybe I should have just made the arm a bit lower, but I think it works. And yeah, I was right there. I was just trying to measure it, and yeah, you'll see that it just wasn't working. It just seemed a bit off to me. So then I kept on copying it and flipping it, and I think this is the time when I actually got it how I wanted it. Yeah, you'll see I measured it there, and it was the right length. And then I'm putting in my glasses, which since I was trying to make myself as a unicorn, I felt like putting on my glasses because that's kind of like a distinguishing feature of mine. And then I made a terrible mistake, and I put in a nose. As you know, unicorns do not have noses. They have snouts. And that was just a terrible decision. And you see there, I covered it up. Haha! I got you there, didn't I? You thought that I was going to leave it like that, didn't you? Maybe not, but hey, it looks much better now. You'll see that I erased the nose and just covered it with hair, which I actually ended up doing last time with my last unicorn. I just ended up putting hair over the entire face because I was like, I have no idea how to draw unicorn faces, so I just covered it in hair. Kind of a cheap way out, but hey, it looked amazing. So I mean, yeah. And it's not too far off to have the hair over my glasses there. Like, my hair isn't quite that long yet. Like, it doesn't fit over my glasses, but it kind of passes my eye. So usually when I make like the cartoony versions of myself and pixel art versions of myself, I just give myself the hair passing over the glasses so that I can add the glasses as well, since it's kind of like an important part of making myself kind of like cartoony and chibi. And now I'm moving on to the color because I actually really like this unicorn picture that I made. I feel like it's, I don't know, I just really like it. So I started moving on to the color, and I ended up coloring the entire thing, the entire outline of the hair, which took quite a while. And then I decided, nope, I do not like that brown. But I didn't want to fill in the entire thing with another brown, so I just selected by color, and then I filled in, like I did the right click, edit, and then fill with foreground color, and then it fills it all, and I think it's a really nice outline because it's kind of like a darker outline. And you'll see at first I made the horn pink because usually unicorns are pretty like, I think they're like usually more cutesy and girly and like pinky. They're usually like more pink and rainbow colored and stuff like that. But like my hair is kind of more like blondish brown, so I couldn't really do rainbow hair because then it wouldn't really look like me, I suppose. And I wanted it to be recognizable, even though it's a bit strange and different. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to hold the unicorn-esque type of coloring with like the pinks and stuff like that, which is why I made like my skin kind of pink and the horn pink. And sorry about that if you can hear thunder and lightning outside. It's kind of stormy right now, and I'm like doing the voiceover in the garage, so you might be able to hear that, but I don't know if I might just like take it out and post if that's possible. So sorry about that if it bothers you. And then like with the body of the unicorn, I went with kind of a subdued line art because, or not line art, but line color because, yeah, I just felt like that would be more skin-like. And like the hooves in this picture of the unicorn are heart-shaped, which is the same as my last picture of a unicorn. I made them heart-shaped because I just think that's really adorable. And it still kind of works as hooves. So I took a long time like making this, and it turned out like really pink and still kind of girly, and I was like, I don't know about that. So later on I changed the colors a bit to make them fit a bit more, to be more guyish, I suppose. Not guy, I don't know, but like it to make it more manly. I don't know. It just felt like it was a bit too far with all the pinks and purples. So I really love the pencil though. I think the pencil was amazing. Even though it's just like a few pixels, I think it's a great pencil. I might have to do like just a pencil and like an eraser for one of my next videos. I think that'd be really cool because like they're kind of geometric shapes at the same time. They're kind of organic as well because like the lead gets sharpened in different ways like every time and stuff like that, and the eraser gets parts of it taken off and it looks like kind of molded almost. I don't know. It's really interesting. So I might have to draw that. And see there, I was almost done with my picture, and then I ended up like asking people for opinions because it didn't look quite right to me. And I ended up changing the color of the horn and the hooves to make the horn more gold and the hooves more like silvery or gray. And I feel like that really conveyed the look that I was going for. And then I changed the skin tones to make them look a little bit more earthy. So I think it works really well with like the color of my hair. I think it's very cohesive. Yeah, that's about it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below what I should do next. Yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, please subscribe, continue watching the videos, and that's all I've got for you. See you later, you little unicorns.